What's up, party animals? Chris here. Decided to do a waiting session. I've been cooped up in the house nursing a shoulder injury, so I got some stuff done today and decided to come out for an hour or two waiting session. I wish I had the fly rod, but I was casting in the front yard and flares up my shoulder a little too much. I need to take it easy, so got spinning rod out, but I do have some jigs that I tie, put little rattles in them. So it's practically like fishing a fly, but it's a jig, some marabou feathers, and some EP on there. So let's see what happens. Driving down, the day looked nice, but it's slowly declining. So I found a spot that is out of the wind. We're gonna walk the bank, see if we can't sight fish anything. The water is decently clear, but there's a lot of low clouds blowing in, so let's see what happens. There might be a suspect right over there, so let's see what it is. I've been walking for a little bit. I've been trying to think why I'm not seeing anything, but I see tails. They kind of look like black drum tails. First fish I've seen. They're moving this way. Alright, let's set this camera up. There's no way I just scared them. Tree. There's no way I just scared those fish. Okay, there they are. Cast closer. Trying to hide in this tree. Oh, the same guy so well. I think they're black drum. Are they pushing out? My heart's racing. Oh, they're coming to the bank. Oh, the redfish. They see it? Ate it. There we go. Redfish. Not huge. There we go. I wonder if the other camera caught that. I was just thinking, like, the water's super low. It's usually higher in these trees. Not seeing anything on the bank. I was thinking I might have to go further out on the way back. Oh, I wish I had the fly rod. I think there was about 4 of them. Tails out of the water, happy as can be. He pounced on that jig. There we go. About a 21 incher. There you go. Blue tail. Blue tail. Take a look at that tail. Crunch that jig. Oh, there it goes. Hopefully that photo is good for a thumbnail. All right, fish is released. Tails, baby. Hopefully this camera got it, because I almost didn't bring it. And I'm pretty pumped I did. That was pretty cool. They were happy fish. I think it's about 4 of them. Cruising down the shoreline, tails out of the water. I was starting to second guess myself that the water's so low. It's usually higher up in these trees, and maybe they're not digging the bank right now with the low water, but that was not the case. Those were happy fish. So let's see if we can find some more tails. So usually when I walk this bank, I'm walking in the water at the fly rod. You can't really cast the fly rod when you're on the bank. But usually you can't really walk the bank anyways, because it's all it's underwater, so it doesn't matter. But with the spinning rod, I figure I can walk the bank, cover more ground. But then it puts you right on top of the fish. And so when those fish were coming, I got right in this tree to try to hide a little bit, because I knew they were getting close. So I was just doing a little flip cast, hiding in this tree, and the redfish actually started to turn towards the bank a little bit. So I was getting worried, because they are skittish, especially when they're only in 6 inches of water. They can see up on the bank pretty good. So it worked. Now if you see here, the bank now it's going to be in the water, so that's kind of how I'm used to walking. We'll go around this and see if we see some more tails. All right, that's going to do it. Back at the truck. Man, I put a lot of miles in. It's nice and sunny now, but more than half the time we had a lot of clouds, a lot of wind. Found a shoreline that's out of the wind. I only saw 5 fish, and 4 of them were in that 4-pack that was tailing down the shoreline. I saw one other single, and I don't understand why I didn't get to eat. It was kind of circling around before I even casted, and I could barely see it. It looked happy, and I thought I got in front of it. I lost sight of it when it should have been getting in front of the fish's face, and nothing happened. And then I lost sight of it, and I don't really think I saw it again. So that's gonna do it. I don't know. Maybe the shoreline will get better when it heats up a little bit, or if the water comes up. The water is pretty low right now, so I don't know. Had a good time. A lot of walking, a lot of good scenery. So hope you guys enjoy. My name's Chris, and I'll see you next time.